Damn, hello, hi, oh my gosh. What the bruh? Hi, I hope your day has been well. It feels like a minute since I've recorded one of these, but I mean, I just got back from a trip like this past week. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I first of all, I want to know what you guys have been up to. What holy I died! I freaking died! Okay, what? Okay, I'm so sorry. That just blew me away. I died. Okay, anyway, first of all, I want to know what you guys have been up to. What has your day been like today? What'd you do on the weekend also as well? Because that was the time that I got back and it was cool. Um I feel like this had past week and even the weekend wasn't even the best for me, but it's definitely starting to turn around. I feel like I've gotten way back into my usual routine of things. And I also feel like I've just gotten into a routine of things in general, so I'm just like way happier. Um, I don't know. It's been really good, but I am here to talk about my trip to Seattle. It was so cool. First of all, I thought I was going to freaking California. It was my bad. It was we were gonna go to a wedding, right? And we did. It was really cool. It was a really cool wedding. I got to wear a super tuxedo suit like my character, like my Minecraft character right now. Also Bastion spawn. Not really, kind of. You can see the Bastion. It's right here. Hyatt's Bridge. It's the easiest Bastion ever. But yeah, we were going to a wedding and I thought it was in California and that's just my bad, but turns out it was not. It was Seattle and it was pretty cool. First of all, this was actually my first time flying ever. I've never flown in a plane before. So I had no clue what to expect, but it was actually really easy. It was really simple. I thought it would be way worse. The airport here is like super small, so it was not hard to find where I needed to go by any means. Even the way back was not hard to like find where to go for the most part. I mean, I kind of got lucky with where I got dropped off, but it was pretty simple. And wow. It was so beautiful, bruh. If you've never flown on a plane before, do it at some point if you can, if you have the money. It is very cool. If you have flown on a plane before, what the heck? Why didn't you guys tell me? It's so cool, especially the way back. Here's a photo. What is that? It is so pretty at night, especially. Like, it's like everything was so tiny, and like you can't really tell what anything is, but you know that it's lights. But then if you get like closer, it's like, oh my gosh, that's like a big city. Like what? It looks so tiny, bruh. But yeah, anyway, we landed in Seattle, and I was blown away instantly. Even like before I even landed, the like the grass. You look at the grass and it's like, what? Wait, this is a lot greener than where I live. So I guess the like air quality there is way better because there's a lot more trees. Um, and just I don't know. In general, it felt like being there. There was way more of like I don't know if you guys seen like there's specific movies that have this like very like blue tint to them. I think Twilight does it, for example. I don't watch Twilight. This is just an example. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen it in like years. But I think that movie probably does it. There's like a blue tint over certain movies, right? And I totally thought that it was just a camera effect, like a filter, right? But actually being there, no, it's not a filter. It's just like that. Looks like that. It looks like that in real life. It is just so pretty. Yeah, the terrain, the terrain in Seattle looked very pretty. It reminded me of Gravity Falls, if you've ever seen that show, which makes sense because Gravity Falls is actually based off of Oregon, which is right next to Seattle. So it makes a lot of sense. That and Life is Strange, they're both based off of Oregon, and like I can see how it is just wow. Like my favorite games. What am I doing right now? What is this? Dude, throw the pearl! Oh my gosh, I lost so much time. What am I doing? Oh, that's scary. Yeah, so I got to see so many things. The trees there are so much taller. They're like 3 times taller, so I felt like a very small person being there, as if I'm not already small enough. But yeah, then I also got to see like a mountain. Like there was a very crazy tall mountain there, and then I think there's also like I got to see a couple like waterfalls and stuff. That was insane. This is very dangerous, dude. I'm taking so much knockback. How did I not misplace there? That's insane. But yeah, I got to also ride in a freaking Tesla for the first time, and it was self-driving. It was driving on its own. Like, what? It felt like I was living in the future. It was really crazy, very dystopian. But it was very, very cool. I went to my partner's old, like, campus, and I've never gone to school before, so, like, I've never seen anything like that before, other than in, like, Life is Strange, the video game. So, like, for me, I don't know, it feels like I've been able to experience, like, I've been able to enjoy life now. This sounds like it's off topic, but it's not, I promise. It feels like I've been able to enjoy life more because of video games in a way. Like I relate certain things in real life to video games, and it's just like, wow, this is what the game looked like in a way. That kind of sounds bad, I don't know, but it's like it gave me more of an appreciation for things outside of gaming. And I'm just like really grateful just to be alive, I guess. But anyway, yeah, we got to see his campus. It was really cool. But that was pretty much the first day. When I woke up, however, like at 4 in the morning, this is really weird. At like 4 in the morning, I felt like I heard like some footsteps, and then I could have sworn it felt like somebody poked me. And I woke up immediately. There was nobody, so no, there wasn't anyone that poked me, but it felt like it. It was a really, really weird feeling. I was having like a crazy dream at the time, so maybe that was like it had to do with that. But yeah, there was that, and then we eventually went to the wedding. It was really good. And then I think at the end of that day, we went to the arcade. And while we were there, we went to the arcade a couple different times, and I'm kind of addicted to this rhythm game called Waka now. If you've seen it, it's really cool. It's a really cool game. We actually have a arcade nearby that I like to go to and play it. And then also, dude, my flight was delayed like twice or maybe even 3 times because it was like super, super snowy back at home where I am now. And it was just like, it was very scary because I didn't know if my work was going to be like, yeah, you're fired. But it's not my fault. So like, I don't know. But yeah, that was crazy. I think the next day, yeah, I saw Space Needle, which I'd never even heard about before I went to Seattle. I should have done my freaking research, bro. But yeah, we got to see Space Needle. I didn't go up in it, but I took a photo. Here it is. It's very cool. It was like, wow. It would have been really cool to see inside of it, but that's fine. I also, holy crap, there's not much time in this video left, so I'm gonna try to zoom. I went to a freaking Ferris wheel. My partner knows me, and I've never been on a Ferris wheel before, and he was like, yeah, we're going to a freaking Ferris wheel, and we did, and it was like so amazing, and I'm just so happy. Also, this dragon, look at the dragon, it's busting. What is this run, bro? 2 more things. I promise it'll be fast. I got to see otters in real life for the first time at an aquarium. That was really cool. My partner really likes otters, so that was like amazing. And then I also premiered my new Launchpad video, and it was like the end of like what we were doing, me and my partner, so it was like insane. And holy crap, that's the end. I talked about everything that I wanted to in under 10 minutes. I'm such a speedrunner. Holy crap. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was wild. You're amazing. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Sub 10. Wow.